What's going on, everyone? My name is Patterrz, and welcome to a new Pokemon reveal. The mythical Pokemon for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games has been revealed, and it is a mythical Pokemon. The Pokemon that we found roaming around in Pokemon Go a few days ago has now been officially given a trailer reveal, and I would love to do a reaction to it, but Nintendo blocks it worldwide. I did a reaction trailer for the video. I uploaded it. Nintendo blocked it. I tried to flip it. I tried to zoom in. Nintendo blocked it again. So we're here to do a little bit of a discussion, more of a discussion video than a reaction video. So if you want to see the trailer, the link for that will be in the description. And if it's not, if I forgot, then first off, I'm an idiot. You can just go and check it out on the Pokemon YouTube channel. But essentially, I'm pretty sure I'm safe to like flick through this. I don't think they'll block me if I just flick through it like this. Hopefully they won't, but this is a new mythical, which is actually kind of insane because I thought that this was just going to be a basic Pokemon, basic evolution that evolved later on. Now, mythicals can evolve, even though there's no rule against it, I guess. Like, legendaries can evolve. Like, Silvally is technically a legendary. You know, Cosmog, technically a legendary. They can both evolve, so there's no reason why mythicals can't evolve too at some point in the future if they want to make that happen. But essentially what happens in the trailer is Willow starts talking to Professor Oak, and he's like, hey, I got a special Pokemon for you. It is a Ditto, except it's a little bit of a weird one because it looks like this. So this is Meltan. Now, this is a Steel Monotype, and technically right now it is not a Generation 8 Pokemon, and it is not Pokemon 8901 in the Pokedex, because I'm sure, I read Cerebi tweeting about this a lot on Twitter, but he made a post on the Sulph Road subreddit, and we can have a look at the Cerebi and stuff in a bit, but it's not technically a Generation 8 Pokemon because it is usable and playable in a Generation 7 game, which is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which I don't think it's ever happened before. I don't think they'd be able to have like a next-gen Pokemon playable in the generation previous to it. Like, I know in XD Gale of Darkness we had Munchlax, but I don't think you could ever catch it. I mean, I could be wrong. That's just like off the top of my head right now. But he says, hey, look, I've got a Meltan here. That's absolutely insane. But it transforms into a Ditto every time we catch it, and I don't really know what's going on with that. And Oak's like, oh, wait, yes, this is actually a super ancient Pokemon called Meltan, and it's a mythical. He says it straight right off the bat, it's a mythical, so that's super interesting right there. And he's like, yeah, it must have some connection to Ditto. This is what it is. And he's like, wow, what kind of Pokemon is it? I know we're going to try and find more information about it. But it is connected to Ditto, which is really interesting, and that could be like a whole different video on its own, because Ditto is a man-made Pokemon created when they were trying to make Mew, and you can see Professor Oak winking like that. What a guy, what a couple of cards here. What a couple of cards these two professors are, what a couple of cards. But it is a Meltan. It is Steel type, so it is not a Ghost type. It is it's just a complete Steel type, which I think is that the first solo Steel type mythical we've had? I don't know, I want to say it's the first Pixie, because that's technically like a Pixie, right? I mean, is that a Pixie? That's interesting. That's interesting too, because you have the Pixies like Mew, Celebi, Victini, but the Pixies always have base 100 across the board. Is Diancie a Pixie? You know what? There's all these different terms for Pokemon that kind of like lap over each other and get really confusing, but this has some connection to Ditto, which is a man-made Pokemon, which is like weird because they were just made kind of recently when they were trying to make Mewtwo. Sorry, not Mew. They were trying to make Mewtwo. They were trying to get the DNA from Mew to create Mewtwo. But I don't know if that means that this Meltan has some kind of connection to Mew in some kind of way. I don't know why the Dittos would transform into Meltan, because usually I think Dittos only transform into things that they can see, which means either Meltan has been roaming around just looking at Dittos all day, or the Dittos have been having some kind of issue. I guess that's going to be like some kind of Pokemon Go research quest in which you try and figure that out, and maybe the reward for that research quest is that you get Meltan. Not really sure, but it is really thought-provoking that it has some kind of connection to Ditto, when Ditto it's not an ancient Pokemon by any means. It's relatively new, but why does a super ancient mythical Pokemon have a connection to them, and why does the Dittos keep transforming into the Meltans, or the Meltans transform into the Dittos, actually? Is Meltan gonna have the move transform? I'd probably say so. I think that makes sense. But this is definitely an interesting thing. So we got our new mythical, guys! We got our new mythical. That was the thing that I was most looking forward to when it came to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, was like, what is the new Pokemon? Is it going to be a starter? Is it going to be, they're going to reveal the mythical, which they actually did? They're going to reveal like a normal basic Pokemon? But no, they went full balls to the wall. They were like, heck it, we don't give a care. Just throw them out there. And it shows that the kind of Pokemon Go fiasco that there was a few days ago with Meltan just kind of walking all over the place, that was actually planned. Or at least it seems that that was planned. And they meant to do that. So we can head to the Cerebi page right here. We can have a look at some pre-release screenshots. We can have a look at the, special Pokedex page has been created. Of course, I'll leave the link to Cerebi in the description, of course. Now, it's a really, really, really tiny little guy. It is the Hex Nut Pokemon. It weighs 80 kilograms, which, I mean, for its weight is, whew, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. So, as far as we know right now, we don't know its evolution chain. As far as we know right now, it is Pokemon number 808 in the Pokedex. That's not really confirmed, I don't think, but it is, you know, as far as we know, that's what the whole deal with that is. So we can see the official art right here, which the official art is looking pretty good. And it has a little bit of a description here, which is, if we zoom in here, so I have to zoom in. Most of Meltan's body is made from liquid metal, and its shape is very fluid. It can use its liquid arms and legs to corrode metal and absorb it into its own body. It generates electricity using the metal it absorbs from outside sources. It uses this electricity as an energy source and also as an attack that can be fired from its eye. Ooh, okay, okay. Clearly a curious Pokemon, Meltan is very expressive and shows an interest in all kinds of things. I actually love this thing already. I'm not gonna lie. I already love this thing. This thing is super, super, super cute. So we have a look at the screenshots. Some of the new screenshots, it shows Meltan in the overworld. Look how cute he is! Look how cute he is! Look at this boy! Protect that boy! Protect that boy! Please. He needs to be protected. Look how good he is. And then we have, of course, Meltan in battle. I do like the way it looks. I know it's growing on me. It has a little red tail, as you can see at the back there. Really interesting little thing. I'm super excited for this. It makes me more and more excited for the Generation 8 game coming next year to see like how Meltan will tie in with a bunch of different things. I'm really curious, and that is actually, it might get me a little bit into Pokemon Go again, because I think you have to play Pokemon Go to actually get Meltan. Though of course, I don't think anything has been super confirmed about how you get it, how you obtain it, how you transfer it into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and what kind of effect it's going to have in those games and beyond. Of course, we don't know its ability either, because there are no abilities in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so we'll have to wait until the Generation 8 game to even find that out, which is going to be super interesting, because we might have it work one way in the game in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then have a totally different playstyle because it has like some crazy new ability that no one's ever seen before, and it makes it play a different way. So that is our new mythical. I am super duper interested in this. I'm super duper interested to see what's gonna happen with it and how you obtain it and stuff like that. But hey, I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are excited too. If you are, be sure to destroy that like button or able to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.